Yo, what's good, hungry people? It is amazing out right now. Wow. It feels so good. I'm in the best park in America, Frick Park, right here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Get your ass here. It'd be awesome. But no, this really is a beautiful park, and it's just a great place to relax and enjoy such amazing views and nature. And of course, I'm on my phone out in nature right now. But hey, it is what it is. So anyways, I wanted to come on here and just share some thoughts, mainly about judgment and letting go of judgment. And I feel like as a vegan and plant-based eater, it can be really hard to do that. You know, you look at someone who eats a steak and you're like, wow, like, I can't believe they're eating that. You know, they killed an animal for that and all that kind of stuff. It's really hard to not think that. It really is. I mean, trust me, I get it. I've been there. And I just think with all this stuff that's been going on in my life, and even with AJ, and even I've even had friends who have been vegan and were vegan in college and they stopped being vegan, and I feel like I just kind of learned just to let go of the judgment. And it's just not, it just comes down to being like, it's just not worth it. Like, why is it worth it? I don't think it's worth judging others, especially for what they eat. And I know this can be tough for a lot of people, especially vegans, animal activists, like I said. But like when I first went vegan, we'll just use the term vegan here. I never really looked into this kind of stuff. And then I went raw. A year later, I went raw. And then once I met AJ, him and I really dug deeper into all this kind of stuff. And what we kind of did was, and even in podcast episodes, we wanted to like critique why these are happening for a lot of people, like why they are vegan and they stop being vegan. And I think it can be hard to really know exactly why a lot of these people stop doing it. Look at this deer running through the park. Go, deer, go. And even with AJ's, I mean, heck, look at that. You know, we do a podcast on ex-vegans, and he does it, and no judgment at all. Like, I think like you got to do what you feel right's for you. And it's actually ironic with AJ's situation, because I feel convenience wasn't something that we talked about a lot, and getting an upper hand as well. So, like, getting a competitive advantage. So, yeah, I've just, like, I used to be on IG when someone was, like, came out and was like, oh, I'm not vegan anymore, and I'd, like, go off and go on these tangents and look like an asshole. And even on Instagram, with this one day on my personal accounts, I went off, like, about how, like, you shouldn't be eating meat and you never eat meat and what it's doing to you, and how I have respect for these kind of people, for these people who just go to the grocery store and buy meat. Like, I have no respect for you, kind of thing. And I was like, man, like, oh my gosh, like, what am I doing? You know, I just look like a total asshole. It's just like, I couldn't believe I was doing that. Like, people were messaging my friends being like, hey, is MP okay? Like, what's wrong with him? Like, there's something off. Like, is he all right mentally? You know, and I feel like that's kind of what this stuff does to you sometimes. And I'm really letting go of that. I'm really just being more chill and doing the best I can to not judge. And I feel like, I don't know, you may disagree with me here, but I feel like critiquing and judging, I don't know if, like, is there a difference? I feel like there's not, because we got to learn for ourselves. We got to learn what's best for ourselves, and using other people's experiences is a good way for that. And I feel like when AJ and I were do like the ex-vegan stuff, I feel like critiquing is a better way to look at it than judging. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know, but yeah, it's like you go to a restaurant and fucking I ask 1,000 questions, you know, just to make sure that my food is vegan, and it's like it's good for me to eat. You know, you go through a lot. And I had someone comment on my Instagram page. And for those of you that don't follow me on Instagram, I pretty much post every single meal. And I was raw for a year. And then, like, once I stopped being raw, I feel like all the raw vegans were like judging me for what I'm eating, and I felt like bad posting some stuff. And now it's just like whatever. And I've even talked about it before, but people really appreciate that I just post whatever I post or whatever I eat. But yeah, someone commented on my post yesterday and said that that I guess Impossible Foods tests on animals, and they said that they don't think less of me because I eat Impossible Burger. So thank you. I appreciate that. But it's like, are we really coming to a point where that's what it is? It's like if someone's thinking less of you because you eat something else. You know, is that like the society that we're coming to? And I get it. You know, there's a lot of shit that goes on out there in the world. There's a lot of bad stuff, really bad stuff. But I don't know. I just think the judgment has to go, and we really just got to start respecting other people's decisions, no matter how much we hate it or how bad we don't want that for them. You see what I'm saying? It's tough to let go. It really is difficult to let go. And hey, it's still a process. This is a video for myself. You know, I'm still learning, and I'm still going through this, and I still have a lot of work to do. But I'm definitely doing the best I can to stop judging others and really letting go of that, especially in this whole food realm, you know. So, anyways, like, what are your guys' thoughts on that? I would love to hear. So yeah, stay up, be great. Always keep it 100, baby.